Hi, you guys. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for Aries. So let's get into it here. Okay, this is going to be for the 18th to the 31st of July. Okay, so let's get into it. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. What is that? Farmers? Alright, so let's see. Maybe this person's a farm boy on the islands, Caribbean. Let's see. Alright, so this is about the people. Okay. You have a fire sign, your sign here. This person could be just like you. Somebody could be 24 or 244 could be important here. Alright, I've never seen that combo before. I think this is somewhere in my cards. Let me see. Somebody could be 44, 30, 40. I mean, yeah, 44, 30, 43, 34. Somebody's also 23. You guys are just alike, or 230 is important here. You guys are just alike. What else? We have Angel, Sagittarius, more fire energy. Let me see. I feel like I put a post up like that. No, that's 2T. Yeah, it's 2T. Yeah, this is about, like, think about it, success or no success. It's basically about, like, and I put a post of, like, beguiled, sometimes in a deceptive way. Like, somebody's trying to seduce you or, like, maybe win you back or some shit like that. Yeah, this person's moving and people see this. This person is definitely like a king of wands. Like, they have a lot of people do a lot of shit for them. Um, they're very relaxed. I feel like this person's like guaranteed like I could have Aries. Like, for a fact. You know? Why are they so fucking confident? Yeah, because they looked at both sides of the coins and they was like, yeah, I could have that. I could bag that. This person's real cocky, swaggy. Yes, they are. Let me see. I know, I just can't pick it up. Like, I don't know if there's a number. I feel like there's something about like one, like F1, but I don't have any of that in my reads. But I do have a T1. Yeah, so T1, it says you're finding out information that may or may not, sorry, you're finding out information that you may or may not want to see or hear. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. You were always meant to find it. Good karma and keep going. It's only going to get better from here. And the next time, don't doubt. Believe this time. What did you find? Or are you sharing? And we have Tiggles. Maybe you don't like, I think this feels like a Sagittarius reading. Like, you may find out that, but I feel like this person's angry at you, or like there's something about like this person's cocky, and I think they can bag you. Like, I think they can, Aries, that they could bag that ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you used to sniff with them, because maybe you used to do drugs or some shit like that, because I keep flicking my nose. And you need to acknowledge, like, whatever you find out about this person, you need to, like, you should have believed what you saw the first time, okay? With this person here. But this is somebody that's like a pillar. They just still waiting, or they just still like, and you just like not believing. And this time you're like, now I believe. Maybe you met somebody like this before. That's why I said you met a farmer or somebody's farmer's market. Maybe somebody work at farmer's market. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah. Number 19 could be important here. This could be a Libra, Virgo, an Ophiuchus sign, Sagittarius. A Libra, a Leo. Yeah, this person's listening to the things that are not being said. They're moving and they're concluding, and I guess people are talking about you. You're really sticking to people. This person's really sticking to people. It's like you got a cult or a group of people waiting for you to come back. I really think that you're gonna start sniffing soon. I don't know what that shit is because my nose keep like bothering me. Yeah, this is probably a water sign, a fire sign, or some shit like that. And an air sign, like I'm definitely getting you got like a whole fucking posse on both sides. You just chosen. And I don't think this is a good crowd. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You guys are like, nah, I can handle it. I don't think you're gonna handle it correctly. Because if you met somebody like this in the past and you got away or some shit happened, it was a blessing. Now you're meeting shit again. I don't like this shit here, honey. Yeah, we have the the page of wands here in reverse. This is somebody who I feel like this is like an occult, like some Sherlock Holmes, and they like, oh, it's magic. But when Sherlock Holmes come through and they start examining shit, it's like, oh, you just know science really well. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those shits. But with the page of wands here, this person haven't hit you up yet. But I feel like this is somebody that's like a chaser. Like they say, oh, I'm interested, and then they start showing signs that they're interested in you, and then they reject your ass. But then they start all over and do it again. You know, it kind of hurts your feelings. Kind of like I said, like a I'm hearing fraud. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I understand. You ain't a man. You ain't a man. Hound dog. You have the two of swords, though. They made up their mind about you, and they're gonna lie. They're gonna lie with the seven of swords. I feel like this is a Gemini. You have the magician here. If it's not a Gemini, it could just be a Libra or Taurus. This person's manifesting you, and I'm hearing because you had a bad day. They're manifesting you. Because you're not going to be down with this shit all the way. So they got to do illusionary shit. They got to make you feel. Maybe you have a problem with feeling, Aries. So they like to make it real, like you got to really feel. You got to really see that the reality isn't a reality. So that way you could see. You have the Temperance in reverse here. This person's going to be rushing everything. Going to be rushing everything and the problem's going to pop off. You're not going to like that. I feel like you're going to get trapped. You have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. It's almost like this person is like, oh, I've been here, I healed from like people betraying me, backstabbing me, considering me as an option, you know, cheating on me, going to this friend, going to that friend. And so they're like, all right, you just got to go through the motions. So they're going to make you go through the motions instead of like you going all around the world and you know what I'm saying? They're going to let you go through that shit. They're gonna prompt you. They're going to put you in some shit and then you're going to go through the motions and that's how that shit going to work out. Because it's like a, I don't know. This is something like, I feel like you're going to start sniffing. Or maybe you just going to start looking for information and they don't like when you start asking questions or looking for information. They don't like that shit. Don't think, just do. And that's how this person became, you know, the leader or they just, I don't know. So, maybe you guys are like, I want to hear something positive. This is positive. So if you like it, like, you know, you like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your posse. This is your posse. Maybe you have, like, friends and shit like that. It seems like they're the leader of the group or some shit, honey. And, yeah. I just feel like this person ain't a man, though. But if you like little... I was about to say, if you like little boys, nah, but for real, if you like people who are like fun, chill, barista kind of vibe, like people who work there for a long time, they like 20 something, 30 years old, 40 years old, and they still working like barista type shit, like, which I think is okay, but for a certain amount of time, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, it's weird. Yeah, we have T3 as well. I think this is a polygamy. See, that's what I'm saying. I think this is a, cause it look like this person got somebody too, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and then they got you with the Queen of Wands here. It's like these niggas was always sleeping. This person's always sleeping. They're like, okay, come in, you next, or some shit like that. There's a polygamy or threesome or some shit like that, and I feel like you are okay with it or some shit like that. I don't know, but let's look up T3. T3 is about, think about the mark you want to leave or have left. This is an excellent time to go for it. Listen to the rhythm of your beat and around you. Okay? Remember, don't leave for another. Listen and create within. Don't limit thyself. Infatuation. So maybe you like this person, you're infatuated by this person, but then maybe you don't know that this person is in a relationship or they like consider you as a side. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are probably like, oh, okay, this person want to go with this individual, it's okay. It's not okay. I'm not gonna lie. But if you like that stuff, then okay, cool. This is why we have T3. Like, think about what you want to leave, like the imprint, because you're leaving an imprint. And these people already left the imprint. These people look like the person that's coming after you, look like it's like they like you. But I feel like your side, Aries. You're a side. Yeah, we have judgment. And maybe it's Sagittarius, or maybe somebody's gonna put you through judgment because they're like, do you see how you look? Do you see what this person is putting you in a picture of? Like, you sure about this? And once you say yes, you're gonna stay there for a long time, or you're gonna be connected with this crowd for a long time. And you may be like, so I don't care, I have no other place to go, or it's like this is all my friends, this is all I know, and it's not all you know. It's infatuation. You're the Queen of Wands. You can do all bad by yourself. Yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse here. Like I said, this person ain't the man. I'm gonna look up a zodiac sign. Frog. Yeah, I get it. Doji. Cat. Doji Cat. She's a Libra. Yeah, I don't like this person. I think this person, I don't know if this person do drugs. They're not a. Then they do one specific drug, and I think they sniff. They like to snort. Okay, if they don't like to snort, like I think, as time goes on and you make your final judgment, you're gonna start seeing that this person's gonna like snorting. Okay, if it's not snorting, they like something about pepperonis, or they do shit that's like that spot. Like, I don't know if it's a new drug on the street and it's like, what is it, poppy seeds? What is poppy seeds? Is that heroin, cocaine, or some shit like that? Um, Let me see, poppy seeds, drug. I remember in history, the Asians, they used to pop opiates, poppy plants, opiates, a powerful narcotic. Morphine, cocaine, heroin, see, oxycontin, you know, they into stuff like that. E-pills. I wasn't gonna say DMT, but I saw DEA museum. My nose is like real itchy, bro. Like doing pills. They like popping pills, or they like doing, like I said, cocaine, sniffing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my back hurt, oh, this and that third, or maybe they just like doing it. That's the and you're just like, okay, I'm fine with it, I'm a cool, it's not cool, my mans. You gotta figure it out, because you have the opportunity to get out some shit. They don't. They want to stay there and sleep all day. That's something different. Yeah, but the Chinese people, they used to pop, not pop, but it was a plantation. It was like a, like what the slaves used to do, like picking cotton. And so what happened was they found the way how to like make it into a drug, and it was like, yo, drug city for Chinese people. They started like becoming cocaine poppy seed heads, you know, or yeah, it was one of those things. It's for treating pain. Like, oh, my back hurts, so these narcotics are used to treat pain, suppress cough, diarrhea, induce anesthesia. However, they are some of the most addictive substances known to men. As misused drugs, they are often smoked, sniffed, or injected. Okay? I'm mad loud. I'm sorry. And look at this. And it says the earliest reference to opiates grown and used is in 33,400 BC. Okay, that's why I said T3. I said somebody could be 43 or 38. You know what I'm saying? When the opiate poppy was cultivated in lower Mesopotamia, southwest Asia, the Sumerians referred to it as Hulgil, the joy plant. Okay, like I said, like I was saying to you, Aries, oh, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. The Sumerians soon passed it on to Assyrian, who in turn passed it to Egyptians. As people learned of the power of opiates, demanded for increased. Many countries began to grow and proceed and process opiates. We're gonna say that to expand its availability and to decrease its cost. Its cultivation spread along the Silk Road. All right, we all know what that's from. If you guys don't know, you can look it up. From the Mediterranean through Asia and finally to China, where it was the catalyst of the Opium War of the mind. 18,000. I mean, of the mind. Of the opiate war of the mid 1800s. So remember I said 1918, right? So maybe what I'm reading, maybe you guys are reading into something here. You're listening to this and it's 18. When you get into something, it's gonna be 19. All right? Oh my nose. I swear to God. I guess this next paragraph is important because we have 45. Today, the heron long journey to drug traffickers begin with the planting of opiate poppy seeds. Okay, opiates is grown mainly by imper, I know this word. Oh, maybe that's why my nose was itching. I really want to know this word. Impoverished farmers. What the fuck does that mean? Lack of financial resources, poverty. All right, so yeah, opiates is grown mainly by poverty farmers on small plots, yeah, in remote regions of the world. It flourished in dry, warm climates, and the vast majority of opiate poppies are grown in the narrow 4,500 miller stretch of mountains extended across Central Asia from Turkey through Pakistan and Burma. Recently, opium has been grown in Latin America, Colombia, and Mexico. The farmers, the farmers takes his corpse of opiates to the nearest village where he will sell it to the dealer who offers him the best price. And then it goes also into the Silk Road. Again with this 18 shit. The Silk Road is that's an 18th century term of a series of interconnected routes that ran from Europe to China. These trade routes developed between the empires of Persia and Syria on the Mediterranean coast and the Indian kingdom of the East. By the late Middle Ages, the routes extended from Italy to the west. From Italy in the west to China in the east, and to Sakavradava, sorry, in the north. It was like, what the fuck? Opiums was one of the produce trades along the Silk Road. And maybe my nose ain't itching anymore, right? So what the fuck? What you guys need to fucking know is, um, that farmer shit, the climate. Maybe that's why you get into a group here, because the climate is just perfect to grow some type of drug. Oh my god, this seems like little wingworms, like worm maggots. Like, it's nasty. This is maybe a dirty environment. Maybe that's why. Oh my fucking god. I'm starting to think about people who sleep all the fucking time. I started reading so clear too in that second paragraph. Oh my god, it's like seeds, poppy seeds. And then when they people be saying, "Oh, can I have a poppy seed bagel?" Bars, bro. Just bars. Keep one eye open and one eye closed, cause maybe they gonna start, you know, betting them poppy seasons and some shit like this. But I think what you guys need to mostly take heed to is, maybe this is a low income person here. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a low income person, um, I guess this person, they like you, and like I said, I don't really know why it was, maybe they didn't want to be slaves. Maybe they wanted to have because once they found this, they was like, oh, we don't got to be slaves and shit like that. We could run our own little, situation with drugs and stuff like that. Maybe it was like, oh, maybe if we get sick and stuff like that, maybe they don't want us to do anything. That's what I be saying about welfare. I always say some shit about welfare. You know what I'm saying? Because they be fucking up the system. I'm like, who gonna plant the farms? Who gonna milk the cows or some shit like that? Like, even though we don't gotta eat the fucking meat, but who gonna be doing all that shit, nigga? Trade, nigga. I be scared. I be like, nah, chill. Wait. Like, are you making sense? They're like, I don't care. Maybe have faith. Faith where, bitch? Using common sense. Yeah, maybe this is something about trading. That's why I said, like, it's something about polygamy or some shit like that. Polygamy, narcotics, all that shit, bro. And if this is just about weed right now, it's not about to be weed right now for you guys. It's about to be like cocaine sniffing and poppy seeds and all that shit. If you know what I'm like, that's what the fuck that shit is. And I think the universe just wants you to understand that. Today heroin's lone journey to drug trafficking began with the planting of opium poppy seeds. You know what I'm saying? Opium is grown mainly by poor farmers, small plots, in remote regions of the world. Damn. And maybe you need to, and that's what I'm saying, like, maybe this person ain't moisturized. Like how they got you, they like for sure, and it's dry, and it's warm. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is a seed. So you over here like, oh, I'm happy. You probably happy because you probably popping them shits you don't even know. That's something different, but somebody a drug head, and I think like this ain't about just love, okay? This don't seem like it's just about love. This person definitely had a plan. I think you met somebody like this before, and you finna get back into this shit again. Okay? So the minute drugs, sex, girl, I be out. It's like everybody trying to be, what's that shit? It's like back in the days. People in, projects, selling drugs, cocaine, crackheads, all that. I don't got time. He's smelling mad cocaine on the street, heroin. I'm like, this ain't the fucking drug on war crime or whatever the shit is. That's not actually what it is. But the poppy seed war, the Silk Road, some shit like that. This ain't that time. And I frankly don't want to be in that shit because I really don't know what the fuck you doing that shit for. I mean, like, you don't want to work. You don't want to work. Can you go over there? There should be a section where it's just like smokers. And the people that want to work, we can go over here. But I'm mixing everywhere, and it's like people got kids. Nobody want to be in that shit, and not everybody want to be in that shit. Go over there. That's why I'm like, you know what? One population, I really don't care, because I'm like, bro, like, you need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but I like, bro, like, you gotta understand about other people, because right now all y'all motherfuckers is being real selfish. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really thinking about like just the economics and the produce and stuff like that. You're really not thinking. But you don't trade in driving them damn cars and gas and all that shit, the roads. You know what I'm saying? That's, you don't want to do shit, then you ain't getting your drugs. So you gonna have to do that shit. That's ridiculous, bro. So I'm really hoping like there's one section like they do for welfare. You in Section 8, predominantly all that shit is in the Bronx. So you want to do all that shit, you can go over there in the Bronx. And if somebody's trying to make you stay over there and there's a whole bunch of drugs, then you need to work your ass off. You need to get them motherfuckers that's trying to get you there. Because they're like, oh, I'm a drug head too. I'm just undercover. Yeah, bitch, you can go over there, honey. I don't got time for that shit, honey. You can go right over there. So I need to do all that shit, cause right now it look like right now you in a group, in a company, or you in a neighborhood where it's just full of poppy seeds. It's seeds about like poppy seeds. It's not just heroin and cocaine. It's narcotics. First it starts with narcotics, and then you know them people, they start selling their pills. That's poppy seed time. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see signs too. And I'm like, that's cocaine, that's this. I'm like, that's narcotics. It's not comfortable. They're like, well, I'm not feeling sad, but it does something to you physically. Just like weed, just like when you take medication, when you take too much of it, that's it. If you're in pain, you take it for pain, and you need to be strong and get off that shit. Because you too much of something is not good. Come on, man. They'd be like, weed is not a problem. Like, I get it. Weed is not a problem, but don't be doing it every day. And if you want to go through a little spurts of like doing weed every day, okay, cool. But eventually stop. You know what I'm saying? Some people do it for the clout. So go over there in the Bronx. Go over there in Queens. Go over there and do that. Do that all shit over there. Do it all over there. Bye-bye. And you see them people that be doing drugs, they be looking horrible. They be looking like they don't have time to take, they don't take time to, what is it? They don't take time, like their skin is discolored. You know what I'm saying? And I know if you're getting off the shit, you know what I'm saying? You never doing it again. You're going to look like that. But it's like, at least you got off. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But when you look like that and you don't smell well, you don't dress well, you don't look like you take care of yourself. They look like they in sweatpants all the time, or they don't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, B, you go over there, like, at least take care of yourself. And you will notice if you guys do drugs or whatever, or y'all see somebody, you'll notice that a person who's hiding shit, they wean themselves off low key because they take care of themselves. It does something to you mentally, where it's like, I don't really want to do it today. But then when your friends come along, you start like, yo, I think I kind of want to, because your friends is doing it. That's why I said go over there. Let you go through your whole little situation over there. But if it's not about drugs, it's something about poppy seeds, honey. Like, it's a produce. I think it's like polygamy, or somebody try to like do some shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, and Sagittarius got like a weird ass vibe. Yours is pretty fucking obvious. This person probably, everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. They don't got shit, no friends, no nothing. Well, they got all that shit, but people like low profile. It's weird. But I don't know. You live your best life. I don't got no Aries in my chart, thank God. I don't like Aries like that, but and Aries is like, if you guys, I know some Aries, they're on YouTube and stuff like that, but they don't act like that. But I do see a lot of Aries. They're a lot about like clout. They're a lot like, friends, like staying up. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it once or twice. You know what I'm saying? But they look like I know somebody, and they look like they want to get out. They look like, okay, I want to see something else, but all they know is, poppy seeds type shit. That's too much, honey. That's too much. Like, it's too much. And I don't want my kid to be fucking walking around and there's a crack smoke here, heroin, narcotics here. You better put that shit all in one group. All right? Go over there. Because I want to smell fresh air over here. I don't want to do all that shit. It's an ozone fucking layer. Where the fuck is smoke going? Where the shit is all going, bro? That's why you keep producing a lot of kids, so they could inhale and exhale carbon dioxide. You create another fucking air, like gas. The fuck? No. Once in a lifetime, like here and there, but not everybody. You can't keep doing that shit while you, come on, man. And that's why it says for medicinal purposes. You know what I'm saying? Treatments, healing. Because if you do it all the time, you fucking with the, environment. Come on, man. Chill. So I think you just need to be smart, because this person's a little, That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.